guys, we're hanging out in the Young Hollywood studio with the ever so talented and funny Isaiah Mustafa.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you doing? Thanks for being here.
I'm doing well. Oh, thank you. Thank you for having me with the faux carpet and everything.
Now, this isn't your first time here. You've been back.
I believe I have. I believe there was a Comic-Con that I was reminded about, but I feel like it's been a while since I've been here, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, I want to say congrats on going to ASU. I have to bring this up because I lived in Phoenix last year, and isn't Arizona like the most beautiful place ever?
It really is. Sedona's amazing, but let's talk about Tempe. I mean, what a place to go to college.
Right?
Whoa.
Did you go out in like Scottsdale?
North Scottsdale was a little bit above my pay grade at the time, so I stayed in Tempe, but I mean, I think I might be able to make it out there now.
And you played ball there at ASU, right?
Yeah, I played a little football for a couple of years.
So when you were in college, how did you get the acting bug? Like, what made you decide to be an actor?
My brother he did some theater, and I kind of caught it from him. But when I was in high school, I had this track coach who asked me to be in this Ojai Shakespeare Festival, Mr. Foley. And Mr. Foley was like, "You want to be in Romeo and Juliet?" And I thought, why not? And so that's kind of where I caught the bug, and then from there I just kept going and see what happened.
What part did you play in Romeo and Juliet?
Oh,
Romeo?
No. I wish. One of the. No, actually, I don't wish. One of the smaller roles, I think it was Samson.
And Old Spice wasn't your first acting role, right? That's just kind of what catapulted you into the acting sphere.
Right. Yeah, my very first acting job was a Office Depot commercial.
Oh, really?
On speaking, I was just a softball player hitting. I was Miles, the softball guy who worked at Office Depot.
And you did a lot of cool roles, right? I mean, you were in Horrible Bosses as well. You played the cop, right?
Yeah, one of the cops, yeah.
So you were literally in a movie with Jennifer Aniston and Jason Bateman, these huge stars.
Yeah.
I watched a behind-the-scenes video of how they shot the Old Spice commercial on YouTube, and you literally have to memorize all your lines. They're lifting you up, taking you to all these different locations.
Stuff happened.
It was crazy.
It was crazy. Yeah. I just remember I was like, just as long as I do my job, like that's all I need to worry about, and everything else will happen. And it was right. Like the guys, they were able to get the shirt on and all that other stuff.
And you said football kind of helped you become an actor. What about being the youngest of 7 kids? Was it 7 kids?
Yeah. Ooh, man. But I was like 10 years removed, it was almost like I had like 6 moms,
Yeah.
So, because I have 5 sisters. So yeah, my brother's 10 years older than me. It wasn't like I was running around with like competing with 5 or 6 other people. It was just me mostly. So I was kind of like an only child.
Now, I looked up some of the traits of the youngest child. I'm the middle child, so I know we're neglected. I know those traits. Okay. But I looked up some traits for you, and charming, obviously, we know that.
Yes.
You're the Old Spice guy.
Yes.
Rebellious.
Yes.
And there's more agreeable.
I'll agree to that.
There you go. Persistent.
Sure. Yeah, I guess I guess so.
Actually, has to be though. If you're a ball player, like you have to be persistent. Like you're a tough guy,
Yeah, that's true. I always feel like the youngest child, if you're in the mix, like you may get forgotten though. But I mean, I know that's a middle child trait also. Yeah. But like I think the youngest child, you just kind of get left behind sometimes.
Yeah. Well, maybe that's why you became an actor, because you're like, Mom, Dad, look at me now.
You definitely need the attention.
Yeah.
Right.
So now you're on this hit show, Shadowhunters. What can we expect from this season?
Oh man, lots of changes. I mean, you're gonna see people. It's so hard to talk about anything nowadays that's on TV or in film because you can't give away any secrets. You just have to go like, oh, it's gonna be crazy. There's a lot of changes. People going through changes.
Yeah. So what do they tell you? Don't talk about this. Don't talk about that. Just say it's gonna be a good show.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I can say my character is gonna be faced with a lot of decisions that he has to make, stuff like that. But you can't really get into the meat of it because you're giving away spoilers all the time. I can say this much, you'll see a lot more action and the show's taken on a much darker tone.
But you're playing a werewolf, right?
Right,
so what's that like? How do you get into character as a werewolf?
You go down to the local kennel, you just kind of start talking to, dogs the best you can,
And you have 2 dogs now, right?
Yeah, I do. I did a lot of character study on those 2.
So you sit with your script and you kind of channel your inner dog.
Yeah, they weren't too much help. They're pretty lazy, so there's a lot of sleeping with my dogs and barking at people who come to deliver mail.
Well, thank you so much for being here. I cannot wait to watch this season.
Me too.
You guys can catch Isaiah on Shadowhunters. What's up, guys? We're hanging out in the Young Hollywood studio with Isaiah Mustafa, and we're about to play a game called Old Spice versus New Spice. Get it? Get it? Because you're the Old Spice guy.
Right.
Okay, so it's like old or new. What's your favorite? So I'm
Okay,
gonna ask you a series of questions.
So you're saying that the old version or the new version?
Yeah.
Okay.
And what you like better.
And what I like better.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Justin Timberlake or Justin Bieber?
Justin Timberlake or Justin Bieber? Well, this would be Biebs, and this would be JT.
All JT.
You know, I gotta go with JT.
Yeah. Okay, MySpace. Remember that?
Oh.
Or Facebook.
Whoa, man. MySpace.
That's the best. Okay, Destiny's Child or Fifth Harmony?
Oh, man.
a tough one.
Destiny's Child. I'll take them when they had all like 5 members, and then they broke it down. Like every version of Destiny's Child, I was into. I substituted junior high one time, and this is back when I was 24, and this little girl, she was like, I want some Destiny's Child. I was like, what? Like, what do you know about that?
Okay, mixtape or playlist?
All right, let's go mixtape because, come on. If somebody had a love tape with like the tape across the front of it that said love tape on
Like
it.
a permanent marker with like the songs?
Yes, or crayon.
Oh, that's so cute. I love it. Okay, next question. Lord of the Rings or Game of Thrones? And I know you're a nerd, so I know you're gonna like this question,
Yeah, but
right?
I feel like they're both old. I gotta go with this one or else the fiance will kill me.
So what is that?
That's
like
Lord of the Rings. Yeah, she's serious about Middle Earth.
Really?
Don't mess with her.
Oh, okay. So can she speak the Lord of the Rings language and everything?
She writes it all. She does the whole thing. You know what I mean? There's on top of the Christmas tree. There's a Gandalf hat. All kinds of stuff going on in my house.
You picked a good one there. See, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, Mario Kart or Fortnite?
Oh man, Mario Kart. Are you what? Have you seen it on Nintendo Switch? It's crazy.
So have you done Rainbow Road?
Is that the Fortnite deal?
It's a road in Mario Kart.
You're
like the
sorry.
hardest one.
See, I don't even know about Fortnite because
No, Rainbow Road.
Rainbow Road. I'm on it today.
So hard. Okay, Old Taylor or New Taylor?
Oh, are we talking about Swifty here? What are we
Yeah, you
talking
know,
about?
she says the Old Taylor's dead now.
Did we pour a little liquor out for the old Taylor?
The Old Taylor's dead.
What are we doing with it? I don't even know what the new one's about, so I kind of want to figure that out. Let's go with the new Taylor.
He wants to figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay, waterproof disposable camera or a GoPro?
I have had a GoPro for about 4 or 5 years, and I still don't know what that's all about. I go with the disposable camera because at least I know what to do with. Well, actually, wait. What do you do with
Yeah,
it?
you go to Walgreens and they'll still develop it for you.
What does Walgreens still have? They have a
think so.
photo department?
I
Awesome.
think so. Okay, Blockbuster or Netflix?
Oh, man.
Remember Blockbuster? You could walk around, you could peruse all the movies.
Yeah, that's where you go in junior high and you like meet people. And there'd be some girls down there in the YA section. You'd be like, yo, what's up?
I was always like, I'm going to the rated R aisle.
In action comedy. Anyway, I'm gonna pick, I have to go Netflix though, because I'm a junkie.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly.
Okay, last one. The Cabbage Patch or the Whippin' Nene?
Well, they're both kind of old now, right? My daughter does the whip and she was stuck on that for a whole thing. But I'm
Really?
gonna say Cabbage Patch because I got busted in 8th grade doing that in in PE. They make you stand on the numbers, and I couldn't stand still, so I started Cabbage Patching, and then they mad at me, and I got in trouble.
Okay, well, to end this segment, we've got to see it.
Oh, you want to see my patch?
I want to see your
I
patch.
wanna see my patch.
Oh, it's still good. You've got
No,
it.
it's not easy to do when you're sitting down, but I mean, I made it work.
I think that was pretty good.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming. It was so nice to meet you. So fun hanging out.